Hey everybody, Sean here with another episode of Sean's Vinyl Finds, and let me just start this off by saying, boy have I been sore because I got a whole lot of Cockburn. Anyway, yeah, got some Bruce Cockburn the other day, 3 specifically. I got his first album, his second album, and his 6th album. I had the first one there, self-titled, really good. They're all in True North, by the way, Canadian. Very good, very folky, not so politically charged and kind of depressing as the other stuff is. I do really like his stuff, but sometimes they get a little too political and kind of a downer. This one's really good though, just kind of pretty much just guitar and vocals. Really dig this, definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it. And his second album, High Winds, White Sky. And honestly right now outside it looks kind of like this. I'll show you a picture. Because it snowed pretty darn good last night. Put all day till about 7 at night, and then it kept going. It must have kept going probably till like 2 maybe. Yeah, we got about a foot of snow last night. That's a good album. You know, like I said, kind of like the other one there. A lot more acoustic, not so politically charged. Really cool though. First one there came out in 1970, with all of it being recorded in 1969, I believe, and that one was released in 1972, I want to say. And yeah, this one. In the Falling Dark. It's probably my least favorite of the 3. But still not bad at all. A little more rockin', you could say. Next we have the Vogues, 5 O'Clock World. Always loved that song. The first time I heard it was on the Drew Carey show. I actually like that theme better than the Cleveland Rocks one. Very cool. And how 60s is that cover too, with the turtlenecks and the cardigans? Very cool. And of course the write-up, which never happens anymore. I really wish I'd do it more often. A lot of times I'll see a record, you know, a modern record, and want to go, what the hell does this band sound like? I don't even want to look it up or anything. I'm in the middle of shopping for records. Don't want to look something up. But yeah, anyway, it's nice when I have that. You can tell what they are, but I already kind of knew because I like the song 5 O'Clock World. Also, weird thing too, the inner sleeve that came with it was a Neil Diamond one. Which is kind of weird because I guess somebody, you know, had a Neil Diamond record that got ruined or something, so they put it on the Vogues. Anyway, when I pulled it out, it's kind of moldy and stuff, so I just threw it out. So, unfortunately, it's missing a sleeve, but I'll get one for it eventually. Next, we have another one I was pretty pumped to find, and it's on Enterprise, but it's also on Stax, however that works out, and that is Isaac Hayes' Joy. Good old chef. I like that outfit in the back. Yeah, I got a few of those in the closet. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely like this, you know, some funky, groovy stuff. Yeah, we got Joy for 15 minutes and 55 seconds. Then we got I Love You, That's All for 6:14. A couple real long ones, like the last track here is I'm Gonna Make It Without You in parentheses. And that's 11 minutes, 11 seconds. Yeah, 1973 Stax. Pretty cool. Well, I'll also look at that little him jump in there, that's hilarious. Next you have a band I've always been looking for since I have their first album, and I absolutely love their first album, and that would be Vanilla Fudge. Found Rock and Roll the other day. Pretty good album. Not as good as their first one. What's that called? I forget what it's called. But anyway, I really dig that one. But this is not bad. Not as good. On Atco. Hold on, it's kind of bugging me. I'm going to find out what that's called. Well, it turns out I had no need to look that up because it's self-titled. Anyway, let's move on. The next band here is kind of local to where I am. It's about an hour away in London, Ontario. And that is Single Mothers, Negative Qualities. Not too bad. It's, you know, it's punk. It's fairly hardcore, as it said in the back, actually. But that's not too bad. Pretty good. I'm not always the biggest punk guy. I don't like it when it's too sloppy. I like good quality punk, I guess you could put it. But yeah, not too bad at all. The vocals are very distinct. Yeah, I listened to it all the way through, so I can't really name off a particular song or anything, but definitely pretty good. Now I have another something pretty cool. I haven't had any of this band yet, but I'm definitely looking for more of them because, well, sometimes I like getting my goth on, and that is The Cure, Pornography. Pretty good. You see this? This is, you know, very dark and gothy, but you know, sometimes it's nice to have that if you're in the mood. Pretty darn good though. I heard this is like the third in a trilogy of very dark albums. That's what I've heard anyway. Pretty good though, definitely recommend it if you're looking to get into them, not too bad. Very, very gothy. I love Depeche Mode. And last but not least, artist, one of my favorite artists. Definitely excited to find, any of his. But definitely, this is not my favorite of his for sure, but it's not bad. That's Iggy Pop, Instinct. Instinct, sorry. There's no G in Instinct. Yeah, not too shabby. One review that I read on this said it's Iggy Pop goes heavy metal, which I think is a lazy comparison. Because the only thing that really sounds heavy metal is the guitar. It has that very canned distortion kind of sound, which I think brings down the album quite a bit, honestly. And for instance, like David Bowie produced this, it would be a fantastic album and be one of his, possibly one of his greatest. I'm not saying that the songs are fantastic or anything, but it's definitely solid Iggy Pop tunes on there. And if anything, like the only thing close to heavy metal would be like the first song, Cold Metal. But yeah, that's the best I can say about that. It's definitely, like I'm saying, the only thing that makes it heavy metal is that guitar sound. But yeah, not too shabby. I picked up fairly cheap. That's not the price I paid for. The guy took $5 off, which is nice. Don't have to say anything either. The guy's just awesome. I've bought a few things from him too, so I guess he likes return customers, which is always nice when record owners do that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's what I got. Hope you guys like what you saw. Please like, comment, and subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Put another video up if you want to check it out. Anyway, have a good one.